Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
So when you were researching the role of Thomas Nickerson, did you find any qualities that you share with him, or could you relate to him in any way?
Well, unfortunately, I think the only thing that Thomas and I have in common is our first name. This kid is the bravest person I've ever come across, and I think ever will come across. He's a 14-year-old boy who's an orphan, and he just sets sail on this adventure, which is open-ended. He has no idea if he's going to be coming back in 9 months or if it's going to be 3 years, you know? And these guys, they're not going out to sea to hunt for mackerel. They're going to hunt whales. And I can't quite compute how to do that and what it is they went through. I mean, they were hunting whales with nothing but a little rowing boat and a spear. And that's terrifying. That, to me, is terrifying. And this poor little boy did that all on his own. And I don't think I could spend 3 years at sea anyway, let alone 90 days trapped in a whaleboat with little food and little water. So I do take my hat off to him, and it gave me the sort of motivation to try my utmost hardest to do justice to a character like this. Some
of these scenes did take a lot of bravery. I know that you filmed on the water for The Impossible. Did that prepare you at all for this role?
It did. And I remember one day on The Impossible, it was a day when I have to climb the tree with my mum, and I remember thinking, God, it's never going to get harder than this. This is as hard as it's ever going to be. But believe me, it really does get harder than that. Being on a boat on the water was really difficult because the ground was always moving. So you're always having to try and balance. I was always falling over. And once you're kind of on the boat, that's it. You can't get off. You can't swim around because you've got to be dry. So it did make it really hard, but hard for all the right reasons, because what these men went through is unimaginable. And if we didn't, they deserve every bit of hard work that we gave. And we had to make sure we did justice to such a huge story that this is.
So you did a lot of your own stunts for this film.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that prepared you for Spider-Man?
Well, the stunt team on this film, let me just say, were incredible. Just brilliant people, so kind and so hardworking, and they really did make a big difference on this film set. Eunice, our coordinator, she's this great lady, and she had a lot of trust in me, and she let me do a lot of my own stuff. And I remember doing one stunt where I had to land on a sail, and the sail whips me out into the water, and it went wrong, and I was meant to land on this pontoon full of cardboard boxes, but I missed the pontoon and landed in the water tank. And the first thing that went through my head is I thought I'd wet myself, because I was suddenly all wet, and I was quite nervous about doing the stunt as well, and I genuinely thought I'd wet myself. But then when I obviously came up to the surface and I saw all the crew sort of freaking out at the side of the boat, I kind of felt quite good that they were so worried about me. But no, she was fantastic, and she really did make a difference to this movie.
Wonderful. Well, Tom, thanks so much, and
Thank
good luck
you.
with the film.